As parents, it is very natural for us to, not want our child to fail, to make mistakes, because we feel so protective and we always want the best for our children. However, remember that by constantly protecting your child and not allowing him or her to fail, we are doing a great disservice to our children. Early on in childhood, when these children have learned to fall down, get hurt, make mistakes, and then still get up and continue to do what they are doing, it is a very important life skill that they learn. And this life skill really comes in handy when they become young adults and go out into the world. Because when they are no more in your protection and when they are faced with a difficult situation, or when they are faced with failure, the children who have never dealt with failure in their life are completely ill-equipped to handle such difficult situations. It is these very young people who either succumb to depression or become suicidal, simply because they have no skill set of having to make mistakes or learn from it. Hence, as parents, it is very important that we start early on. The younger the children are, the smaller mistakes they make, and the implications of these mistakes are much smaller. When they are much older, their mistakes are bigger, the implications on their lives are bigger. Also, that when you expect your child to learn something without falling, it is also a pressure. Because if you tell your child that you need to learn a bicycle without ever falling down, the child is going to be so scared of even trying. So it is okay to tell your child that you learn something, and in the process of learning, it is okay to fall and fail. It is so important to know that what did you learn from that failure? What did you learn from that mistake that you will not do it again? These are very important life skills. So remember that as a parent, please allow your child to fall down, to make mistakes and to learn from them. Start small. Allow them to make age-appropriate mistakes. Allow them to fail in certain things, whether it is studies or whether it is a tuition test or whether it is a drawing exam. Because it is only from the failures that they are going to learn a lot more than what they will ever learn by being continuously successful in everything. And as parents, it is important to even ask yourself, are you ready to see your child fall down, get hurt, and get up from that? Because most parents are themselves not strong enough to see their child fail. Oftentimes, the child's failure is taken as their failure. So as parents, be very mindful. It is okay to let your child fall down. It is okay to allow them to make mistakes, so that as adults, when they grow up, they have the confidence that even if they make a mistake, they will survive, they will come out of it, and they will learn the lessons that they needed to learn. So remember, as parents, if you have anxieties about your child not doing well, if you have anxieties about your child failing in school, then work on yourself, because it is important for your child to see them as experiences, not mistakes, and experiences from which they can learn and correct and calibrate, so that as adults they are smarter and more resilient to the larger emotional, financial, or academic challenges that they may be faced with.